Hi, good evening. In today's lecture, I will go ahead and start with differentiation. Now, to begin with, let us try and understand what is one of the very important application of differentiation, and then we'll develop the concept around that to understand the concepts of differentiation. The first thing that we have to understand is the slope of a curve. In economics, especially when we talk about any function like a cost function, a revenue function, etc., the most important thing that we talk about are the slopes. Now, to find the slope of any curve, not only line, but to find the slope of any curve, we are usually interested in finding the derivative of the function at that point. So for example, if I tell you that I have this as my curve, and I ask you what is the slope, or what is the slope of the curve at point A, what am I going to draw? I'm going to draw a tangent line at point A. Now, when I draw a line which is tangent at point A, ideally this means that I'm trying and finding the slope at point A. So, I draw a line. This line is tangent to the function. Where is it tangent? It is tangent at point A. So to find the slope of the line, to find the slope of the curve at point A, we go ahead and we differentiate the function, and then we put x is equal to A. So it's like saying you differentiate the value of the function and then put x is equal to A. When we do this, we get the slope of the curve. That's the concept of the slope of the curve. So ideally, the other way to understand this is that, at A, the value of my function is f of A, right? And to find the slope, I just have to find the derivative of my function. So if I derivate my function, if I differentiate my function, I'm going to go ahead and get the slope of my curve. Now, supposedly, we have a line. The line is y is equal to mx plus c. Now we know that for this line, the slope of the line is m. How do I know that the slope of the line is m? Well, it's simple. I go ahead and I differentiate my function with respect to x. And when I differentiate it, I get m. So the slope of my line becomes m. Now, to kind of understand the slope in much more detail, what we can also go ahead and do is that we can define that the slope of a curve at any particular point is the slope of the tangent to the curve. At that point. So what we are saying is, you go ahead, you find the slope of the line, and whatever is the slope of the line at A, that becomes the slope of the curve at A. So let's say that, let's consider the same figure, and let's say that this figure, this is the point P, and we can say that the coordinates of this point P are A, f of A. Then I can say that the slope of the curve at A is nothing but the slope of the tangent. Now, please tell me, if I give you a coordinate, A comma f of A, can we go ahead and can we find equation of a line? Well, we can find the equation of line if we know the slope of the line. So supposedly, I tell you that for a given coordinate, the equation of the line we know is given by y minus y1 is equal to mx minus x1. And I know that, you know, my y1, this point, this is f of A. This is what is there at this point. x1 is A. So this becomes mx minus A is equal to y minus f of A. So it becomes y is equal to f of A plus mx minus A. This becomes f of A plus ma minus, minus ma plus mx. So we can say that this part will be the intercept of this line and the slope of the line will be m. So I am saying that whatever line passes through that point, whatever is its slope at point A, that becomes the slope of the curve also. And to find the slope, we just have to differentiate the function. Now let's take a question quickly. So supposedly, I tell you that this is the graph that is given to you. This is x and y. And the curve that is given to you is something like this. This is the curve. Okay. Now I tell you that this is your first tangent and you are achieving your tangency at 1 and this is your 2. And then this is your second point here and this is given as 4 and correspondingly this is given as 3. Okay, so let me draw a tangent here also. So let's say that this is first tangent, this is the second tangent. And then I am saying that, here is yet another point that is given to you. Somewhere over here is 7. And the value at 7 is given to you as 2.5. This is 2.5. Just think for a second. And here again, there is this tangent here. And now I'm asking you the following question. Find the slope of the curve at 1, 4, and 7. Supposedly, this is the question which is given to you. Also, it is given to you that there are different points which are given to you. So, somewhere over here, you have a point like 3. Somewhere over here, you have 5, you have 6. But, tangents are not defined. This is all that is given to you. Now, my question is the following. What is the slope of the curve at x is equal to 1? So how do I find the slope? One thing that I know for sure that the slope of the curve at x is equal to 1 is the slope of the tangent. Tangent must pass through this point. So, I understand that my tangent line must pass through this coordinate P. So, my tangent should pass through this coordinate, and the coordinate is 1, 2. Also, to find the slope, I can simply say that my slope is, if my function is y is equal to fx, my slope will be f dash x at any point of time. Now, what do you think can you do to go ahead and find the slope here? What do you think would be the slope at point P in this case? Any idea, any guess? So the simplest thing that you can do in this case is go ahead and find the slope of the tangent. And what happens in this case is that you will ask me, how can I find the slope of this tangent if I am just given 1 point, 1, 2? To find the slope of any line, I must, my slope is nothing but y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. So I would need another point. So therefore, what I'm going to do is I'm going to extend this tangent backward. And I am telling you that when x is 0, y is 1. Does that help now? That helps. Because now I have told you that what? The tangent passes through the point 0, 1. And I know that the tangent is also passing through the point 1, 2. That's the point at which I have to find the slope. So the slope will nothing be but y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1, which will be 2 minus 1 upon 1 minus 0. So 2 minus 1 upon 1 minus 0, which will be just 1. I am just using my concepts of linear function that I taught you in some classes back. You just have to think through. You cannot find the slope of any function, any line, unless you are not given one more point. Now, I give you, again, think for a second. Tell me what will be the slope of this at Q. What will be the slope at Q? Very simple. So see here, at Q, just see that my coordinate is 4, 3. But I know that, my tangent, my line is actually a horizontal line. If my line, whenever the line is a horizontal line, what does this imply? Suppose I ask you find the slope of this line. So what will you do? You will tell me that the slope of this line will be, supposedly you take a point A here, you take a point B here. This is, x2, x1, but this is just y1. y2 is not changing. So if I ask you what is the slope of a horizontal line, you will tell me that the slope is 0, because slope is given by y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1, and y2 is not changing. It is same from A to B. So the slope also does not change. So because at Q, I have a horizontal line, my slope does not change. And if my slope doesn't changes, then in that case, I can say that the slope is 0. Okay, now just do one last case for me. So find out the slope of the equation of the curve at point, let's say R. Find the slope of the curve. Again, you will ask me the same question, that to find the slope of this curve at R, one point is not sufficient, because to find the slope of the curve, I will have to find the slope of the tangent. And to find the slope of the tangent, which is a line, I need 2 coordinates. So therefore, I am giving you one more coordinate. This tangent also passes through the point 8, 2. It's passing through this point. Now can you find the slope? Yes. So at point R, the slope of tangent, which is nothing but a line, is y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1, which is 8 minus 7 upon x, y2 is 2.5, right? So which is 2 minus 2.5. Look here, y2 is 2. This is my second point. Here it is 2. And this is my first point, and here it is 2.5. So I am saying 2 minus 2.5 divided by 8 minus 7, which is minus 0.5, which is minus half. And this makes sense because my line is downward sloping. So I should have a negative slope. So the slope at point R is minus half. The slope at Q is 0. And the slope at P is whatever we found out, which is 1, and which is positive. So this is the first thing that we have to understand. In order to find the slope of a curve at any point, we can find the slope of the tangent to the curve. If you find the slope of tangent, you are automatically finding the slope of the curve. Now, this is a little vague definition of the tangent, and I want to go ahead and talk in detail about tangents and derivatives. So let's write down tangents and derivatives.